Mission list updated. Please select a heading to Central Africa. Deploying. Buddy has infiltrated. The map has been updated.
Congo English interpreter somewhere in that area. If you extract him, it could be plenty useful for us.
Analysis complete. The map has been up to staff assigned. Analysis complete.
Fire!
Analysis complete.
Fire!
Skate!
Prepare to fire. Fire!
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Fire!
Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Deploying.
The target is Shivani. He was the leader of the boys being forced to work at the mine. He was separated from the others and taken away to Ngumba Industrial Zone. The locals call this place Nzoya Vadia Bulu, the Devil's House. Boss, find Shivani and extract him safely. You can check the target's location on your iDroid.
The map has been developed.
Be careful down there, boss.
Marker placed. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Buddy has infiltrated and the map has been updated.
An outpost in a sunken road. Minoko Yanyoka. The snake's mouth. I get it. Looks like that's the only way to the objective area.
Ik wil niet, prik niet.
The map has been updated. The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Fire! Fire!
destroyed their anti-air radar? It wasn't one of the targets, and that's put a hole in their air surveillance. The chopper will be able to get in close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost. Why the burned bodies? He's coming too. Roger that.
Buddy has infiltrated and the map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination.
You gotta extract him.
The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Outpost captured.
He's coming too. Roger that. Boss, you need to extract Shivani, the leader of the boys. You can check the target's VI on your iDroid. You gotta extract him.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Sun will set shortly. Supplies requested. Supply drop complete. Buddy has infiltrated our map. His extraction arrived at Mother Base. Caution, rain approaching. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. The map has been updated. Guard post captured. Intel file obtained.
Picked up an intel file. Looks like a map to the objective area. It's on your iDroid.
Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
They even got a guard post there.
Analysis
Security sure is tight. I guess they don't want anyone poking around.
Fire!
coming too. Roger that. Mist. Supposedly the valley up ahead is covered in mist almost year-round. The objective area is beyond there. The bridge has collapsed. Looks like you'll have to go down through the valley.
Base. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Supplies requested. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Supply drop complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Post captured. Extraction failed.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Extraction failed.
You gotta extract him. There's a cliff blocking the way to the objective area. You'll have to take the path. There's a lot of erosion in that tunnel. Could come down any minute. Watch your step.
You have arrived.
You've reached the objective area. Now look for the target. I just hope he's alive. sign of any guards. It's never good when things are too quiet. Be careful. The target is in that industrial zone. Find him. If he's being held captive, he's most likely indoors. Keep in mind that time doesn't stop while you use the iDroid. You can even move around while using it, but pay attention to your surroundings. The target is in that industrial zone. Find him. If he's being held captive, he's most likely indoors. If you ready your weapon while crawling, you can move horizontally left or right. If you do that holding the dash button, you'll move faster.
Extraction arrived at the mother base.
What is that? The target is in that industrial zone. Find him. If he's being held captive, he's most likely indoors. Boss, here's Shabani.
Shabani, your boy sent me.
En je må signet og banetod. Nå går jeg be, Kieban. Burn with the rest of them.
Roger.
Quiet.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude. Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
All right, mission complete, boss. Maybe you'll actually break a sweat next time, huh? Skullface. So he was in Africa after all. Working behind the scenes. Even that man on fire at his beck and call. But what the hell was going on at the Devil's house? Earphones embedded in people's throats, tapes playing voices. And those lumps on their chests. They look like the ones on the bodies at the oil field. The man on fire burned everything to the ground. But we were recording audio the whole time you were there. We'll conduct a thorough analysis of it. Development in the area. My hunch is that this guy is somehow connected to Cypher. I've got no proof, but we know Skullface is working through PFs in the region. Anyway, it just so happens a job connected to this inspection has come in.
Please
take a look at your iDroid.
Project.
Roger.
Boss,
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
boss.
This is B-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived. Mission list updated. Please select a mission. Mission heading to Central Africa. Deploying.
Eliminate the high-ranking CFA official in charge of supplying weapons to UNITA. The target stays at Nova Braga Airport. Head to the airport first.
Boss, about those invalids you saw in that devil's house.
Poor bastards. All strapped down to their beds, with those lumps on their chest.
The medical staff tell me they were probably a type of cyst.
Cysts can get that big.
In some cases, yes. But supposing they're a kind of atheroma forming on the surface of the skin, the size is just too big, and the appearance is all wrong. In the end, the medical team were at a loss. Those lumps were like nothing they'd ever seen. The fluid you said you got on your prosthesis when you touched one was burned off in the fighting, and the factory burned down too.
Great, you made it. I've sent the information to your map screen. That's the target's predicted location. Check all around the target and plan carefully before moving in.
What worries the medical team most is whether it's contagious. Whether there's a chance we could end up like that.
And?
Mother Base's sanitation control has always been strict. After all, war is great at transporting...
It's a surveillance camera. Don't get spotted.
There's no sign of contagion or any symptoms that could be related. One more thing. About the surgery that had been performed on the people in the Devil's House.
Yeah.
You said that their throats were cut open, with an acoustic tube pushed inside?
Right.
Boss, we've just received word that the arms dealer due to inspect Nova Braga Airport is on his way. Once his chopper has arrived, they'll be touring the facilities along with the target. Let him bring the target out into your line of fire.
What have they found?
There's nothing tying the contents together. We've got a report on 3 deaths in a car accident on the autoroute near Marseille. Protests outside the Libyan embassy in London, a press conference with the former Prime Minister of Sweden, a 4-month-old weather forecast for Balikpapan, and then commercials for appliances, cough syrup, and TV dinners. Assuming they're not all staged, they come off as recordings of your average public broadcasts.
Public broadcasts? Just radio and TV signals?
Yes, and from all over the world. We're looking into whether they're genuine or not, just to be sure. What else? The speech that
The chopper will be arriving any minute. Watch out.
About how this year's tomato crop did.
And there's nothing they have in common?
We're partway through the cryptanalysis. That includes checking all audio ranges and running it backward and at different speeds. Then there's vocabulary breakdown for political suggestions, ideological common points. But I don't think it's going to get us anywhere.
Where were the recordings made?
There's nothing linking them from that angle either.
There's a chopper landing. It must be carrying the arms dealer. Keep your eyes on him. Our intel suggests the target will leave the country with the arms dealer after the inspection. Take him out before that happens.
Arabic, Portuguese, Mandarin, Cantonese, Japanese.
They're nothing if not thorough.
Well, I don't know if we've got them all covered. Ignoring the ones that have gone extinct.
That must be the arms dealer. His next move will be to meet the target.
English isn't one of the ones we picked up.
Really? English?
I know. Only 5% of the world's population is a native English speaker. But when you factor in those who've acquired it as a second language, nearly 1/3 of the people speak it. The world's dominant lingua franca.
Analysis.
You gotta figure they had it somewhere.
Looks like the arms dealer's chopper has got a patrol for the security forces. Be sure you don't get spotted from above.
We couldn't isolate the more distant sounds due to static, and the program could have been set to change every day. In a nutshell, for reasons unknown, people in that room with a common medical condition were made to listen to recordings in languages from around the world. It's not clear how the growths on their chests fit into it. It could have been treatment for them, or maybe an experiment of some kind.
I'm guessing one person knows.
Yeah, Skullface. He was there. The only thing we can say for sure is that he's involved.
The map has been updated. The map has been updated.
Eers het onze inspeksie om afgaan. Wys my die plek.
Begryp. Kom ons begin by die suidelike hek. Stap die kant toe.
That guy talking with the arms dealer. Could he be the target?
Analysis complete.
That looks like the target.
Mission info has been updated.
Fire! Fire!
Mission info has been updated.
He's coming too. Roger that. You gotta extract him.
Fire! Fire!
Analysis complete. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
All right, mission complete, boss. Maybe you'll actually break a sweat next time, huh? Boss, about that target you extracted. He says he wants to work for us. Having talked to him, he doesn't seem that bad a guy. Apparently, the arms dealer's people demanded they prolong the conflict, and he couldn't go against the management. That doesn't excuse everything he did, but his skills will make him a useful asset. Let's put him to good use. I've tossed that arms dealer in the break. The way he tells it, he worked in logistics with the South African army, but he was headhunted by Sainer. Whoever gave him the orders would only have been a pawn of Skullface anyway. But apparently he hasn't been in contact for some time. He doesn't know much about Sainer, not even what its president looks like. Just another cog in the machine. We've begun development on that new battle gear weapon that Emmerich was talking about. If you want to see how development's going, come take a look for yourself.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted.
Infiltrate the platform under enemy control and eliminate their commander. The moment they lose their chain of command, we'll move in and suppress the rest. The enemy have taken some of our staff hostage and are threatening to kill them if they're attacked. You can't rely on support from us this time. Anything we do might be seen as an attack. Boss, forgive me. Can't believe I let an enemy force in right under my nose. But one thing's for sure. They're gonna pay for it. Make certain of that, boss.
The map has been updated.
Be careful down there, boss.
You have arrived at your destination. Analysis.
Here he is. That guy's the target.
CP, this is Zulu 1.
Target is no longer a threat. Boss, you just saved Diamond Dogs from a major crisis. Leave the rest to us.
Attention hostile force! We have eliminated your commander. Escape is impossible. Lay down your weapons immediately. Surrender now. You will not be fired upon.
Mission complete, boss. Boss, listen a moment.
Mission list
I want to bolster our
updated.
security to guard against enemy attacks. What I have in mind is to create a security team that can defend each of the platforms. Can I go ahead with that? So from now on, give some thought to building up the security team as well. One other thing. To divert some of the risk posed by our enemies, I'd like to construct a forward operating base. The more bases we have, the more staff we can house and the more materials we can secure.
Commencing platform construction. Please select a mission.
Boss, the CFA soldiers deployed to Walla Yamasa have been annihilated. There are no signs of combat, nor any endemic disease. All the adults just disappeared. Only children were left. All those kids were ever taught was how to fight, and now they're free of the control of adults. They've become a regular bunch of marauders, raiding nearby villages, beating people and destroying property. Our contract comes from the government. We're to locate this militia, these kids, and kill them. But I say we do this the Diamond Dog's way. The government wants these raids to stop. We can see to that, but not by killing kids. We're going to disarm, demobilize, and reintegrate them. A DDR operation. To begin with, extract their commander to Mother Base. Once they lose that kid, the one they call White Mamba, the rest of the group will fall apart by itself.
Please specify a project. Caution, rain approaching. Please select a mission. Mission accept. Heading to Central Africa. Deploying.
Capture the White Mamba, the child soldier's commander, and bring him back to Mother Base. First off, head for Walla Yamasa.
has been updated. Buddy has infiltrated and the map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been
Your
updated.
target, the White Mamba, showed up in this village out of the blue and took command of the child soldiers. The surrounding villages have been victims of their raids and brutality ever since. But if you extract their commander, those kids will have no choice but to stand down. They're still kids. You can't kill any one of them, including the commander. If things get rough, neutralize them by knocking them out or by tranquilizing them.
The map has been updated. Buddy has infiltrated and the map has been updated.
Pedina ange yandi, yine yabo ke bangaka, nyoke yampembe? Kimomosa ke somomononde? Ya zini bibuti pusakan geve.
Extraction arrived at noon. Infiltrated and the map has been updated.
goes, Commander.
Mission info has been updated. Support helicopter requested.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Begin cover fire.
The map has been updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Amazing. Mission complete. That right there is why you're the best, boss. The one and only.
Welcome to Outer Heaven. We got rules around here. Never draw a weapon on a fellow soldier. You got that? Anyone here can use a knife or a gun. What you're gonna learn is how to use your head.
Let's move!
When you get that under your belt, then you're free to leave.
FOB construction complete. Development project has been added. Staff assigned. The development project has been added. Please specify a project.
White Mamba, Nyoka Pembe. He's the commander of the kids based out of Wala Yamasa. As you know, contract forces of Africa were stationed at that village. Anti-government forces hired ZRS to bring kids there from around Africa for training. But at some point, the adults with the PF started dropping like flies. This was right after we arrived in Africa. We don't know the cause. The kids ended up on their own. Must have been like fish out of water. Nothing to eat, no way to get back home. All the adults taught them was how to use a gun. Sure, they could shoot targets, but hunt for food? Not likely. They wouldn't have lasted long. Then the White Mamba showed up. He was faster and stronger than them, a better soldier, and he knew how to lead. I guess somebody wished upon a star, because their savior turned up like stardust straight out of the blue. The moment he arrived, the kids had their new commander. That was when they started attacking other villages. Word of the infamous White Mamba spread fast. But it isn't just his combat skills that got people talking. As you can tell from the name, he's the only light-skinned kid in the unit. Not to mention the blonde hair and the blue eyes. Not common in those parts. We have no idea where he came from or what he's experienced. The kid's a huge blank. But I'm sure you'll know him when you see him. One other thing. He's still a kid, so don't kill him. Be careful not to hit him with anything lethal. Not even a flesh wound. Our mission objective isn't just suppressing a bunch of militants. This is a DDR operation of the kids in that unit. DDR stands for disarmament, demobilization, and reintegration. Disarmament is obvious. We take their weapons off their hands. The demobilization part means dismantling their military organization to ensure they can't arm themselves again. To do that, you need to capture the unit's commander and have him order his men to disband. In this case, the commander is the White Mamba. There's nobody above him, so he's all we need to grab. Finally, reintegration. Through education and occupational training, we give them a means to live besides war. A lot of kids born in a war zone don't know any other way to live. So before they find themselves back there, we teach them another skill. I'd like to establish this rehabilitation process at Mother Base. That's why we're bringing those kids back here. It's not so much for their sake. It's for the world that we're trying to create. No other way about it. Those kids are amateurs. Bad for business to have them running around where we're trying to work. Bring them all back if possible. Or as many as you can.
Thank you, boss.
We placed the White Mamba and the rest of his unit in the staff living quarters.
How's that going?
It's a disaster, but what else can we do? We've taken away his weapons and banned him from using his nom de guerre. Apparently his real name is Eli. He must feel like we stripped him of his whole identity. We'll let things simmer down. I put a guard on him for now. Still the question is, who is he? Where did he come from? And how has he survived?
He's still not talking.
No, he won't say a word about himself. But you know, it looks like he speaks English. One of the deck crew called out to him in English, and he said something back. He just lost it all of a sudden, started mouthing off at the guy, in perfect English. He wasn't stringing together words he picked up somewhere.
So English is his mother tongue.
He could be from the east, or the south, or maybe even further north or south. English is well established in countries all across the continent. It's rooted in Africa like a weed, or maybe parasite is the better word. So just speaking English doesn't help us figure out where he comes from.
Could even be from off-continent.
Right. In any case, we'll keep an eye on him. If we learn anything else, I'll be sure to let you know.
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone confirmed.
Roger.
Boss, any chance of expanding the base?
This is Pequot. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequot. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Unit function added. Please select a mission. Mission accept heading to Central Africa.
rescue the 2 prisoners being held in a guard post to the southwest of Ngumba Industrial Zone. The targets are civilians, 1 male, 1 female. Apparently they're specialists sent out there to investigate infectious diseases. They were frequent visitors to that devil's house at Nzoya. If you recover them, we'll finally be able to get first-hand accounts of what's been going on in that place.
Has infiltrated and the map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. The map has been updated.
Take aim.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Analysis complete.
Fire! Fire!
Guard post captured.
Extract him. Boss, an enemy squad is on its way to the guard post.
The map has
Watch
been
yourself.
updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
The objective is to rescue the 2 targets. Check their location on your iDroid.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. The map has been updated.
Don't move.
Alsjeblieft. Monitor.
On the ground. Spit it out.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
Fire!
He's coming too. Roger that.
Fire!
You need to help her.
Come to rescue me. I was asked to show that man around here. Dangerous work. Every second.
Mission
Great work. Now exfiltrate.
The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Support helicopter.
Roger.
Nowhere to go!
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Quiet!
He's coming too. Roger that.
Staff assigned. Please specify a project.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
target
All right,
hot.
you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Departing!
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete, and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss. Boss, we placed the 2 targets in quarantine. They don't show signs of anything, but we'll monitor them just the same. If they had access to the Devil's House, I doubt they were sent there by some health organization. Cypher used them, and would have eliminated them eventually. But we'll protect them here. They've agreed to that. After all, we helped them out of the country as promised. The mission's complete. But boss, they've been behind the curtains at Ngumba. They examined the patients there nearly every day. They told us the patients were being made to listen to voices on tape. But the male target added something interesting. He said he doesn't know what was on the tapes because there was no English version. Of all the voices that were shoved down those people's throats, English was one of them.
Boss, staying on the battlefield that long will have a negative impact on your health. Why not head back to Mother Base for a shower once in a while?
The boss is back. Let's go refuel and load up on artillery.
We're good to go, Chief.
What's the matter?
Stop this! Now!
What the fuck, you freak?
Give me a hand! Hold her still! Dismissed.
Payback for how they treated her?
Doesn't explain the others. She had every chance to kill them. Tight security on her cell. This happens a second time. There won't be a third.
about Eli. I'd heard that one product of the Les Enfants Terribles project went missing in Africa. The age would be about right. Now, I'm not saying I think it's Eli, but I want to run a genetic test all the same. Don't worry, I'll have it done without him noticing. The test may take some time, but I'll tell you as soon as we have the results. Roger.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by. Gaining altitude.
Please select a mission. Please specify a project. Please specify a project. Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Heading to Central Africa. Deploying.
Mission objectives are to extract the child soldier's commander and their captive, the General's number 2. This child soldier platoon decided to break away from the Mbeli militants. They took the number 2 captive and have occupied an abandoned village. Start by checking that location on your map. Boss, the child soldiers will treat you as an enemy, but they're just kids. See that they don't get hurt.
has infiltrated and the map has been updated.
Reconnaissance is best conducted from high vantage points. I've marked a good spot on your map. Take a look at your iDroid.
The map has been updated. Marker placed.
Find the child soldier's commander, and where they're holding the General's number 2 captive. You need to extract them both. You can check the location on your iDroid's map screen.
You have arrived at your destination.
There he is, the commander. Extract him.
The map has been updated.
Fire! Begin cover fire.
You have arrived at your destination.
That's the target prisoner. Okay, that's the General's brother, his number 2. Get him out of there, boss. That's the target prisoner. He's injured. Looks half-starved, too. There's no way he can stand the shock of a Fulton extraction. Get him out by chopper.
Support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
Lumbu, Mosi, Kata ya Bankaka, na Mono, Telaka Mono, Mambu General Salaka.
Fire!
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Fire!
Stand down! This is P-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
This is P-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Alright, now you just need to extract the General's number 2. You've completed your objective. Now get out of the hot zone.
Gaining altitude.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Departing.
Movement complete. Extraction arrived.
Flawless work.
at the base.
You never cease to amaze, boss.
Development project has been added.
Mission complete, and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss. Boss, about how we report this one to the client. I'll tell them we took heavy resistance from the renegade platoon, and the hostage was killed in the firefight. Also, their leader wouldn't let himself be taken alive. I doubt the client will pay us for this one. But we got a big enough reward from the General's number 2 instead. And as for the number 2, he's saying he wants to join Diamond Dogs. I guess he knows what that means for him. He said, if I'm working for you, I can be number 2 or number 200 for all I care. Boss, we have an emergency. Many of our staff are falling ill. At first it seemed like a common cold, but before we knew it, blisters started popping up on their chests and... Damn it. I'll fill you in at the ACC. Just get in the chopper.
Mission
Look
list
closely.
updated.
Those are the symptoms of the infection on Mother Base. The blisters on the body were full of tiny worms. Parasite larvae, most likely. But we couldn't find any adults. It doesn't seem to mature in the body, like a spargatum. We don't know the root of infection, or what causes symptoms to develop. Boss, do you remember seeing these symptoms before? The bodies floating around in the oil facility, the bedridden test subjects at the Devil's House. This epidemic looks just like what we've seen on our hunt for Cypher. So this is the weapon of mass destruction Cypher was working on in Africa. Boss, the situation is urgent. We need to quarantine the infected and contain the pathogen.
Please select a mission.
Priority now is to prevent more casualties. But the problem is, how do we tell who's infected? During the incubation period, we have no way of knowing who's clean. You'll have to try and guess who's infected before they go symptomatic and quarantine them. That'd be easy if we just knew the route or vector of the infection. From now on, if you even suspect a staff member's infected, use your iDroid to order them into quarantine. Given the situation, the men won't submit to quarantine just because I or the medical team tell them to. But they will listen to you. Of course, it's just a temporary measure until we find a permanent solution. But at least they'd be in solitary isolation so they won't infect each other, and we get the mental care they need. If we do nothing, we'll only lose more people. We have no choice. Boss, open your iDroid.
Mission accepted.
I'll explain how to quarantine staff members suspected of infection.
Accepted.
Go to the Mother Base menu and select Staff Management. First, take a look at the quarantine facility we've set up. We'll isolate anyone who's already symptomatic at the quarantine facility. But we have to expect that there are multiple staff who are infected, but asymptomatic. So how do we identify them? At present, we have no way to tell them apart. But there has to be something for us to go on. If you notice anything, reassign staff you suspect are infected to the quarantine facility. We'll monitor them and then contact you if there's a change in their condition. Correctly quarantining these asymptomatic infected will reduce the number of new infections. You should continue with your missions as usual. If Cypher is behind this, going after them should help us determine the root cause of this epidemic. Also, until we identify the pathogen, we can't fire or dispatch any staff. We cannot let this thing spread. Boss, get to the bottom of this fast. We're counting on you. Boss, a new job's come in. It's a hit. I'm the human trafficker who sent Shivani and the others to Nzoyabadia Bulu, where you ran into Skullface. The thing is, this guy might know something about the disease that's going around Mother Base. The symptoms are similar to the ones we saw at that factory. Start by checking the mission details on your iDroid.
Deploying.
is a PF logistics officer who works as a human trafficker on the side. The client wants him dead. He's currently on the run somewhere on the savannah with bodyguards. Unfortunately, we don't know what route they're taking. All we have to go on is a coded transmission sent by the PF to the Ditati abandoned village. It appears to be a workup of the target's security plans, but to decipher it, we'll need an intel file with the encryption key. This key should be at the comms facility at the Ditati abandoned village. Check your iDroid to see what the target looks like, as well as the location of the village. Find the route. Find the man.
Be careful down there, boss. Cover me.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
You made it to the Ditati abandoned village. That's where the enemy PF's coded transmission came from. There's got to be a transmitter there somewhere. It could have the intel file containing the encryption key. Look for an antenna.
The map has been updated. Buddy has infiltrated our... The map has been updated.
Ik wil niet talk.
The map has been updated.
Boss, that prisoner you extracted was a civilian abducted by the target. He says the trafficker is trying to make contact. By handing over his list of buyers, they'll guarantee his safety. But I don't get it. Why an NGO? Why run to someone else for help?
The map has been updated.
You gonna extract him?
The map has been updated.
Okay, subject is in.
Buddy has infiltrated and the map has been updated.
Sniper. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
The map has been updated.
You gonna extract him? Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Clouds approaching.
He's coming too. Roger that. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. You gonna extract him? Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Picked up an intel file.
Arrived.
According to this information, the target is headed for Gaziba camp. We also have his movement route. I've updated your map. Use the target's route to locate him. Eliminating him will be much harder if he makes it to the Gaziba camp. Take him down on the savannah. He's coming too. Roger that.
Outpost captured.
Okay, subject is in. You gotta extract him.
Marker placed.
He's coming too. Roger that.
You have arrived at your destination.
You gotta extract him.
Supply marker placed. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Supply drop complete. Enemy presence detected. Map has been updated. Marker placed. Enemy presence detected. The map has been... Extraction arrived at Mother Base. You have arrived at your destination. Marker removed. Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Marker removed. Marker removed. Caution. Rain approaching.
Boss, the target's getting away. Don't let him make it to that outpost. Hurry!
Guard post captured. Analysis complete. Presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy analysis.
That's the target.
The
Eliminate him, however you see fit.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Extracted. We'll let the client know he's been dealt with. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone. Roger. He's coming too. Roger that.
The map has been updated. Extraction failed.
Ceasefire!
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. On station at LZ! Gaining altitude. Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional.
Our trafficker was very talkative. Guinea pigs. That's what became of his kidnapped victims. Says he got a good look at that factory at Zoya Badiabulu when he dropped off some fresh guinea pigs for them, along with our man without a face. His instincts told him to run like the rat he is. Said it wasn't worth the money. Figured he could be next. That's when he went to the NGO for help. He thought that in exchange for his buyer's list, they could set him up with a new identity someplace far away. He had an idea who he was up against, and he didn't want to take any chances. A true rat. But like us dogs, he knew when he smelled trouble. And something else. He said the specimens come from deep in the forest. We don't know what he meant by specimens just yet. But those guinea pig symptoms match what we've seen on the infected at Mother Base. Deep in the forest. Maybe there's the clue we need to beat this infection. Boss, the truth could be right around the corner.
Side ops list updated.
Boss, we finally heard from one of our missing intel team members. He says he has a solid lead on the epidemic at Mother Base. Take a look at the mission details ASAP.
Please select a landing zone. Heading to Mother Base. Heading to Mother Base.
Boss, about Eli. No matter how many times we talk to him, he just won't listen. He sees everything in terms of victory or defeat and still won't accept that you beat him. We're gonna have to put him in his place. Again. If you don't mind, come back to Mother Base and go another round with him.
Please select a drop point. Please select a drop point. Supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
Has that brat finally accepted that he lost? Hopefully now he'll be a bit more obedient.
Sun will set.
Roger.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. On station at LZ!
Please select a landing zone, heading to Central Africa. Deploying. Marker placed.
Be careful down there, boss. On my command. Cover me.
That's African peach. The shape of its petals gives it the nickname the pincushion. It's used in local traditional medicine as a pain reliever and tranquilizer. That's the target.
Marker placed. Marker removed. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. You have arrived at your destination. Development project has been added. Completed. Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Deploying.
intel unit has gotten a lead on the epidemic that's crippling Mother Base. The problem is, our man has been captured by the PF in his operation area. He's being held at the guard post on the western end of the mine. Boss, we need you to get him out ASAP. Right now, he's slowly linked to the root cause of the epidemic.
And now you have arrived at your analysis. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Buddy has infiltrated out. The map has been updated.
Check the VI on your iDroid. That's where the target is being held.
Marker placed. The map has been updated.
Fire at will.
Updated.
Boss, cover his escape, then extract him once the coast is clear.
The map has been updated. Caution, rain approaching.
Our other men got me out of that mansion.
Support helicopter requested.
Shield. Get this intel to the boss. They have them now. Somewhere.
Please specify a project.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Target
Specify a project.
Departing!
Mission complete. And the target's safe. Time to figure out what the hell is behind this epidemic.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Amazing. Mission complete. That right there is why you're the best, boss. The one and only. Boss, the intel team member you extracted is gonna be okay. All thanks to your quick actions. He keeps muttering the same things over and over. About the pathogen. And the old man who knows how to treat it. Code Talker. He even told us where he is. This is our only lead, boss. Let's go meet this Code Talker.
Mission list
Boss,
updated.
you need to make contact with Code Talker, the old man who knows what the pathogen is. We have to stop this disease that's spreading across Mother Base. Select a mission on your iDroid.
Mission accepted. Deploying.
Boss, make contact with the old man known as Code Talker. According to the intel team member you extracted, he knows what the epidemic is and how to treat it. You'll find him in a mansion deep in the valley beyond the forest. He's a high-value target who's probably involved with Cypher's research. This information came at a heavy price. And you convinced security on site is gonna be tight. Watch yourself out there, alright? Make contact with the target, Code Talker. And if the treatment requires it, extract him to Mother Base.
Be careful down there, boss.
No sign of the enemy. Judging from security in the area, I'd expect to see a patrol by now. Missed. I have a bad feeling about this. see that? The sniper vanished into thin air. Just like quiet. If you can't mark them, there's no way to tell where they'll strike from next. Stay on your guard. Sniper! Where are they?
Cease cover fire. Fire at will. Cease fire.
Not good. Don't let your buddy die, Snake. I'm pulling them out of there.
Buddy departing area of operations. Please select dispatch requested. Has arrived. The map has been updated.
Our men can rest in peace now.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
They know about that battle just now. You're right at the mansion. The target's close. Be sure to think this through.
Enemy Sun Walls, the map has been updated. Sun will rise momentarily. Sun will set shortly.
They're with the PF Zero Risk Security. Looks like they're already on guard.
Why don't you try interrogating them? They might know the target's exact location.
Analysis complete.
iDroid information updated. There's more than one entrance. How do you plan on sneaking in?
The map has been updated.
We know where to find the target. Do whatever it takes to bring Code Talker back.
The map has been updated.
I've been waiting, Tilly. What should did I say? Bedachojale.
That's him. That's Code Talker.
Look familiar? It's infecting my men. How do we
Silence. Or death.
What do you...
It could be in here. Stay quiet. Your life depends on it. Sit. The parasite has infected your band. Those are its larvae. They enter the throat and attach themselves to the vocal cords. They mimic the host's membranes flawlessly. No one can tell the difference. Upon reaching maturity, they mate. Sustained exposure to a particular sound triggers copulation. The resulting larva then feast on the host lungs, killing it. The particular sound is words. They attack only those who speak a certain language, not just one. I cannot say which language your parasites are attuned to. But silence is the best way to keep them from laying their children. This contains an herb that they dislike. Good. That should deafen them for a while. You have bought yourself some time. Speak.
Is there a cure?
Once symptoms manifest, larvae have already infested the alveoli. At which point, nothing can be done. There is a way to halt the onset, which would prevent infection.
I need your help.
He stole the ones I sealed away, forced me to do his terrible work.
Skullface.
Even a country like America sways in his wake. I could not defy him. The fate of Dine lies in his hands. However, perhaps the Nishia led you here. If my children have upset the Rojun of the world, it falls to me to set it right.
You've secured the target, but he's too old to risk a Fulton extraction. Put Code Talker in the chopper and return to base.
He claims they are the dream of every ruler since the dawn of time. Teach them your enemies' words, then unleash them on his lands, destroying those who speak his tongue. He calls them his ethnic cleansers.
Zoya Badiabulo was... Boss, he's gonna wipe every language besides English off the face of the earth.
Ironic, isn't it? They gave us language. And now, they take it away. It is thanks to them that man first learned to speak. But now, the hands of their clock turn back. They've been warped by the hands of man.
Mission info has been updated. Map has been updated.
They know you took out the skulls. No sense rushing things now.
Somebody's get on the ground. Get down. Speak.
The map has been support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
Victims of the experiments. They were implanted without my knowledge. Even had I known, there is nothing I could have done.
Are the MIA intel team members buried there too? Bastards. They're gonna pay for this.
Caution, rain approaching.
This is P-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is P-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Gaining altitude.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete. Great work. Boss, we found the bodies of the two missing intel team members in Lufwa Valley. We knew we wouldn't get them back alive, but still, it's a damn shame. Don't let their sacrifice go to waste, boss. We need to stop the epidemic at Mother Base. That old man, Code Talker, he He's the only hope we've got.
Tell me how to fight it.
I hid the answer in a microbe this one carries. It turns the male parasites into females, preventing reproduction. One parasite infecting another. However, it doesn't affect only the parasite. It alters the host as well. Your infection will be contained, but you and your men will also be rendered infertile. That is the price you must pay to regain your speech.
That freak show back there. They the work of your children too?
Different strain from the vocal cord parasite, known as the one that covers. It acts as the host's skin, providing strength in exchange for nourishment. But I did not know those men were infected. They were forced to serve him. Steal my research. Have you seen one of their vehicles?
The yellow cake.
Captured a convoy they were escorting. Cargo's some kind of mineral.
What became of it? The metallic archaea.
Clouds ahead!
It's them.
Mission
Boss,
list.
are you okay? So the vocal cord parasites that have infected Mother Base, they're ethnic cleansers designed to silence those who don't fit into Skullface's worldview. We can't allow him to have such power. Go over the mission details and get going ASAP.
Please select a mission.
them.
Like you're surrounded by mist. The support chopper can't get close to your position right now.
Hurry! They are coming! We are their quarry.
Skulls. So that mist is their work. We won't be able to send in another chopper for now. Boss, you need to eliminate the skulls. We cannot lose Code Talker.
Supplies requested. Supply drop complete. Supplies requested. Supplies requested.
Coming in on another chopper. Get code talker to the LZ and wait there.
Mission info has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete, boss.
Skullface is no longer in Africa. The nuclear test was a success. Now they turned their knives on me.
Satellites didn't read any test. Neither did seismometers.
The detonation test took place 5 years ago in the southern Indian Ocean. The final test was the opposite, to prevent detonation.
You mean?
Skullface plans to sell nuclear weapons that he retains control of.
It's not like hawking small arms to militias.
Indeed. He plans to avoid detection by exporting minerals containing tiny amounts of uranium in the form of metallic archaea. Once on site, the metallic archaea enrich the uranium and weaponize it. Loaded onto all-terrain bipedal machines, they ensure any country, armed group, even the smallest terrorist cell, can become a nuclear power.
Bipedal. So that's why they needed Huey.
A nuke business to replace the arms business. And Skullface owns the market.
The very atmosphere of nukes, anywhere and everywhere. Deterrence on all sides.
So that's why he ran a non-detonation test.
Yes. Another metallic archaea instantly overrides the criticality generator. A fail-safe only he controls. Any such weapon can be deactivated whenever he chooses, regardless of who owns it or their intent to use it.
Nukes. Controlled by a man, not a country.
If they proliferate, conventional nukes lose all value. Political, military, and economic. The two superpowers become powerless.
The R&D and medical teams have come up with a proposal for a new suit that applies Code Talker's research, the Parasite suit. Apparently, it can recreate some of the Skull's unusual abilities. But in order to use those abilities, it needs parasites. If you want to wear this suit, you're going to need to get a hold of parasites by extracting skulls.
need to stop the epidemic at Mother Base.
About the pathogen spreading through Mother Base, what's your opinion?
Textbook symptoms of vocal cord parasite infestation. And judging from this casualty list, it is the Kikongo strain, meaning a breed of parasite that triggers symptoms upon detecting pronunciation specific to Kikongo.
So how do we keep them from becoming symptomatic?
Use this. A type of Wolbachia, introduced to a sample of the parasite. A parasitic bacteria that colonizes the parasites, turning male to female and preventing copulation. We must cultivate more.
Thanks to Code Talker, we've managed to put a stop to any new vocal cord parasite infections. We couldn't save those already symptomatic, but everyone who survived has been released from the quarantine platform. Skullface will pay for this.
Again with the truth serum?
What are those legs made of? Titanium? All the way to the femur.
Metallic archaea.
Sahelanthropus. Where is it?
What?
We have to know before his plan is complete. Sahelanthropus is the final piece.
What are you talking about?
If the Soviets break out a mobile, controllable nuclear weapon, East-West relations will be right back at the Cuban Missile Crisis.
The Cold War returns to life as countries without nuclear arsenals line up for what Skullface is selling. Nuclear weapons proliferate overnight, and on the brink of annihilation, the world maintains its balance.
But we know this is all just a shield, a ruse.
The cleansing parasites are what matter most. A WMD to eclipse even nukes, and the only one that can still be used. Skullface is the world's greatest threat, and Zero's. The pieces are in place. All that remains is to unveil Sahelanthropus in Afghanistan.
They can't activate it without me. Okay, B-Zero. Sahelanthropus is beyond the Soviet base camp, in a lab built by the Soviet philosophers. That's what you're looking for. But I have no idea how he's controlling it. It wasn't designed to accommodate a human pilot. No! No! Wait!
We got word from Afghanistan. Everyone at the Soviet base camp's dead. No sign of fighting. Parasites. Skullface's men then headed north. The target is OKB-0. That's where he'll activate Sahelanthropus. Unless we stop him, he'll go down in history a conquering victor. We can't let that happen. Wipe him out. Don't leave any trace of his existence.
I'm gonna need backup on this one.
You'll rendezvous on site.
I know you're an expert when it comes to solo infiltrations, but now you have buddies who will fight alongside you. Use your iDroid to deploy them whenever you like. The role of your buddies is to support you during missions. There's more than one way for them to do that. To get the most out of a buddy's abilities, you need to give the right order for the situation.
Heading to FOB. Development project has been added. Please select a mission.
Sahelanthropus before setting it loose in Afghanistan. There's a good chance he's got nukes, too.
Boss, we need to figure out what Skullface is up to. If you make contact with him, get him to talk. The ethnic cleansing parasites, Sahelanthropus. Find out what his plans are.
While we still can. Soldiers in that area are all dead. Apparently XOF unleashed the Russian parasite strain. To isolate the facility, they first spread reports of a chemical weapon leak. The infection won't spread into the surrounding regions. But still, I think they just exterminate the men who work with them all this time. Skullface must be making his final play.
That's recorded. Buddy departing area of operations. Buddy has infiltrated out. The map has been updated.
Snuck into the cargo on board the chopper. His idea of an escape attempt? Who could say? We'll think of how to deal with him later.
Snake, do you read me? I know more than anyone about OKB-0 and Sahelanthropus. Boss, I've made up my mind. I want to be of use to you, not him. Let me work to pay for what I've done. I'll prove it, that I've always been your ally.
Boss, I'll be focused on coordinating backup here at Mother Base. The chain of command is still in place. If you have orders, give them through Miller as usual.
Skullface is in OKB-0. Start by making contact with him. The facility itself is under the control of XOF, Cypher Strike Force. We have no hard data on their force strength, so your judgment in the field will be key. Boss, XOF has occupied the facility. Skullface must be close.
Complete. Analysis.
Boss, get down. The enemy's sniper. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
CP, this is Zulu 2. Unidentified gunfire. Can't tell where it's coming from. Over. This is CP. Understood. All units, stay on guard and find any intruders. Out.
Buddy has infiltrated. The map has been updated.
CP, this is Zulu 2. Gunfire.
Clouds
Location
approaching.
confirmed. Please advise. Over. This is CP. Understood. Stay alert and smoke out the enemy. Out.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Gates to go. Still all quiet at the silo. No sign of Skullface or his Goliath.
Surely they can't already have... No, never mind.
Analysis complete.
We checked the area and found nothing. Calling off the search. Over. This is CP. Understood. Stay alert. Don't let him get the drop on you. Out.
The map has been updated.
CP, this is Delta 3. Threat detected. Going on alert. Over. This is CP. Understood. Keep your eyes open. Out. CP, this is Delta 9. We've arrived at the scene. Checking things out.
Buddy has infiltrated. The map has been
Understood. Watch
updated.
for anything suspicious. Out. CP, this is Zulu 2. Threat in the area. We're tightening security. Over. This is CP. Understood. Check your surroundings. Out. CP, this is Delta 9. I've checked the power system. Someone's destroyed it. Over. This is CP. Understood. Further losses are unacceptable. Keep your eyes open. Out.
It has to be here.
Analysis complete.
CP, this is Silver 4. We've arrived on the scene. Checking the area. Over. CP, understood. Watch for anything suspicious. Out. camp's been destroyed. Definitely an enemy attack.
Fire at will.
This is CP. Understood. Further losses are unacceptable. Keep your eyes open. Out.
They stopped coming after you. His ride has arrived. Don't let Skullface get away. Stop him at the heliport. Boss, can you see the heliport? Skullface is right there. Make contact with him and make him talk. We have to stop him before his plan is set in motion. Sahelanthropus is somewhere inside there. First of all, make contact with Skullface. Don't kill him yet. We need him to talk first.